So I'm going to give you a little story why, reading is so important. My parents immigrated to the U.S. when I was almost 7 years old, and I didn't speak a word of English. I didn't know my alphabet, I didn't know my numbers, but, thank God, our teachers are so wonderful. They took me in the morning and after school, and they taught me the alphabet, and slowly I learned to read and to speak English, and over time I improved. So reading is very important, and they encouraged me to read every day. And as I got older, I read more books, and that helped me a lot with my English and to learn. So I was able to graduate and go to college, and so now I try to tell my own kids. I have 3 kids at MUSD, and I still have one in elementary school, and she's in 6th grade. And Peppa Pig is one of her favorites when she was younger, so that's why I chose this book. So I'm going to read this. Peppa loves to bake. Miss Rabbit is having a baking competition, and Peppa is very excited. Can we bake a cake, please? She asks Mummy and Daddy Pig. Yes, of course, Peppa, replies Mummy Pig. Cake, George cheers. Peppa and her family gather a recipe book and their kitchen supplies. They wash their hands with soap and water. Bubbly, bubbly, scrubbly. Peppa and her family are ready to bake. Peppa points to a cake on the book cover. Can we make a cake like this? She asks. It's Victoria's sponge cake, says Daddy Pig. Peppa and George mix the ingredients while Mummy Pig watches. When the cake is done, it looks tasty. Spongy, spongy, says George, but Peppa isn't sure the cake will win the competition. Then Peppa remembers, it's Miss Rabbit's baking competition. That gives her an idea. Miss Rabbit loves carrot. Peppa says, we should make a carrot cake. Mummy and Daddy Pig thinks it's a great idea. Let's all get to work making the cake. After baking the cake, they let it cool. Then Peppa and George help decorate it. But Peppa isn't sure this cake will win either. What about a chocolate cake? Peppa suggests. Daddy Pig likes chocolate cake. They start mixing ingredients. You can't go wrong with chocolate cake, Daddy Pig says. Why is that, Daddy Pig? Asks Mummy Pig. It's because it's made from yummy chocolate, of course, replies Daddy Pig. So Peppa and her family get to work and bake a yummy chocolate cake. Soon the chocolate cake is ready. It looks tasty, but the Victorian sponge cake looks good too. And so does the carrot cake. I don't know which one to choose, Peppa says. Maybe we should stack them up. Mummy and Daddy Pig carefully stack the cakes on top of each other. Then Peppa covers the whole cake and the kitchen in rainbow sprinkles. I call this my giant sprinkle cake, Peppa says. It's got Victoria's sponge cake, chocolate, and carrot cake all in one. Delicious. The cake is ready. Peppa and her family bring it to the baking competition. Miss Rabbit spends a long time deciding who wins. Finally, she makes an announcement. The winner of my baking competition is gorgeous giant sprinkle cake. Everyone cheers. Hooray! And the prize is everyone gets a piece of cake. Miss Rabbit says, Peppa loves cake. Everyone loves cake. Hee 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 hee. That's it. If you guys want to bake a cake with your parents, the recipe is here.